My name is Bowdish and I'm an assistant professor at McMaster University. I'm a scientist and I study with my research group the bacteria Streptococcus pneumonia, which is a major cause of pneumonia, especially in the elderly. We are addressing what I think is one of the big understudied problems in Canadian society right now, and that is how are our elderly citizens going to maintain healthy and long-lived lives. And it turns out one of the keys to that research is actually studying lung disease, specifically pneumonia. And it appears as though, for reasons we don't clearly understand, that acquiring pneumonia predisposes you to many other infections and chronic inflammatory conditions that plague the elderly. So our research allows us to understand basically how does pneumonia get a foothold in the elderly, and it appears that it's because we don't have proper immune control in our sinuses. So what we're doing is trying to improve that, understand the basic mechanisms of why it fails, and translate that to clinical studies. So what we actually do, and this resource is unique in Canada, is we have a mouse model where we keep the mice for 2 years and then we give them strep pneumo. So we can actually figure out specifically what's different between a strep pneumo infection in these aged rodents versus mice. And then with our clinical collaborators and our colleagues, what we do is we try to translate these discoveries to humans. And so we're involved in a number of initiatives and clinical trials to try to prevent pneumonia and infection in the elderly. Respiratory research in Canada is truly underfunded. We don't have the funding mechanisms that our colleagues who are studying things like cancer or maybe cardiovascular disease have, and that's a shame because lung disease and lung health is extremely important, and obviously I'm biased, but it's extremely important in the health of aging Canadians. This award is very important to me. I'm a young investigator, and at this stage in my career, receiving this sort of recognition from the Ontario Lung Association and from Pfizer Canada tells me that I'm on the right track. I'm also very excited because this award has allowed us to train the next generation of Canadian researchers in respiratory health. I am very, very grateful for this award from OLA and from Pfizer Canada.